Welcome back to another edition of the Sports Exchange. I'm your host, Alex Ramirez.
And I'm Shelly Aragon. Once again, we're taking a look at what's trending in the world of sports. The NFL, NBA, college football, and boxing.
Let's get started, Shelly. Canelo Alvarez did more than capture the middleweight title from Miguel Cotto on Saturday night. He earned the critical respect that has long eluded him, and he set himself up for bigger fights to come. Alvarez relied on every one of his advantages to outpoint Cotto with a unanimous decision at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. And by doing so, Canelo accomplished something far more important than just winning a lineal title in the new weight class. He removed any lingering doubt that he is the face of boxing now that Floyd Mayweather has decided to retire.
And the NFL has another ugly concussion situation on its hands. This time, it's the St. Louis Rams quarterback Case Keenum. He took a hit and banged his head on the ground with 1 minute left to play in Sunday's loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Despite showing the obvious signs of a concussion, as laid out by the league's own concussion protocol, he was allowed to continue playing. So who's at fault? Everybody screwed up. The spotter, the officials, and Rams head coach Jeff Fisher. The NFL will reportedly look into the situation. Not all quarterbacks can get away with scolding much larger teammates for play that is deemed unacceptable. But then again, not all quarterbacks are Tom Brady. A sideline camera zoomed in tight on the face of the Patriots quarterback who was shouting at his offensive line in an aggressive manner. The Patriots are one of two teams still undefeated along with the Carolina Panthers. Never have two NFL teams been undefeated this late in the season. And this week, the Patriots will face the Denver Broncos in the Mile High City for Sunday Night Football. After a historically dominant 2014-15 season that saw the Golden State Warriors secure the NBA title and become only the 10th team in NBA history to win 67 or more games, it's not entirely surprising that this year, the squad has bolted out to a historic 15-0 record while outscoring opponents by an average of 14 points per game. So what's going to be first, a Philadelphia 76ers win or a Golden State Warriors loss?
Head coach Urban Meyer couldn't argue with the message that his star running back delivered after the number 3 Ohio State Buckeyes were upset by the number 9 Michigan State Spartans on Saturday, 17-14. Ezekiel Elliott was upset after the loss and blamed the coaching staff for only getting 12 carries the entire game. This week's Pac-12 Game of the Week featured the number 11 Stanford Cardinals against the Cal Bears, and it was the Christian McCaffrey show once again. He had another stellar performance to improve his Heisman chances. Christian finished with 29 carries, 192 yards, a 49-yard touchdown reception, and a 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown that helped Stanford take care of the University of California 35-22. The Cardinals will play the winner of next week's game between UCLA and USC for the Pac-12 title on December 5th in Santa Clara. And finally, it was a busy weekend in high school football. The quarterfinals took place over the weekend, and HBTV Sports was there to bring you all the action. Denver South was the home team, and the fans were ready. Let's go to the highlights. Early in the first quarter, Conlon Berger takes a 7-yard sweep to give the Trojans an early 7-0 lead. And senior linebacker Eli Sullivan intercepts the pass and takes it back to the house, giving the Longmont Trojans a 14-0 lead after the first quarter. It's going to be a great weekend of football. The semifinals feature the state championship game from last year, Cherry Creek and Valor, and Pomona and Columbine. Both the games kick off next Saturday at 1 o'clock. HBTV Sports will be there to bring you all the coverage from the pre- and post-game. That wraps up another edition of the Sports Exchange. I'm Alex Ramirez.
And I'm Shelly Aragon. We hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
And we'll see you next week.